Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Though Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley had their ups and downs throughout the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14, there's one thing they're in lockstep on. Their feelings about Mauricio Amansky and Paul PK Kemsley partying together. During Robe Season 14's reunion Part 3, host Andy Cohen asked if it hurt Kyle to see ex-Mauricio out partying in Aspen, Italy, or wherever, amid their separation. She didn't hesitate in responding with a no. It makes me think that's one of the reasons we're not together, actually. I don't like to go out and party like that, Kyle explained. So when I see that, I'm like, when we were in our 20s, it was great, 30s too. But now, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, let our daughters go. In fact, the mom to Farrah Brittany, Alexia Amansky, Portia Amansky, and Sophia Amansky added that she actually likes those little reminders of why her and Mauricio's split was the right decision. When the Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen host asked Dorit if she was surprised to see Mao and PK partying with Summer House Kyle Cook in Miami Beach last November, she simply replied, no. Meanwhile, Kathy Hilton entered the chat to offer the tidbit that seeing Mauricio going out to party is something that turns Kyle. Shortly afterward, Kathy whispered to Erica Jane, I would be so jealous and hurt. She's not. Even so, Kathy surprised Andy by revealing that she hopes Kyle and Mauricio get back together, both for the kids and because she would like things to change. While the wives were at odds, in part due to Kyle texting PK in the wake of his and Dorit's ongoing separation, the two made progress at the reunion, which was filmed on February 28th. You're important enough to me to want to put that aside, to not hold on to it, and to move forward, and to get to a better place so we can be there to support each other, Kyle told Dorit earlier in Part 2 of the Robe Season 14 reunion. I can see where things would look weird. I understand that, I get that, and I really do apologize for that. Responding that she couldn't ask for anything more, Dorit added that she would love to get together with Kyle one-on-one to hash things out privately. After Kyle, who also revealed that she hadn't texted PK since October 2024, insisted, I do love you a lot, Dorit replied, well, that makes me happy. While Kyle and Dorit work on repairing their relationship, their exes remain as close as ever as they navigate their respective marital splits. We were friends anyway. It wasn't about the fact that we're both separated. PK explained of his and Mauricio's bond to us weekly in March. We were close anyway. The fact that we're going through this together is obviously very helpful for us. We can share because not everybody understands it, and it's a little bit difficult when it's played out so publicly. Find out which other dear friend PK is leaning on amid his and Dorit's split. Here, in a twist that no one saw coming, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley have dropped a bombshell about their estranged husbands, Mauricio Amansky and Paul PK Kemsley. At an exclusive Beverly Hills brunch on Sunday, the longtime friends turned heads when they revealed that, despite all the swirling divorce rumors and social media shade, PK and Mauricio have been, of all things, partying together like there's no tomorrow. It's honestly shocking, Kyle confessed to a small circle of guests, her signature diamond-studded sunglasses perched on her nose. You would think with everything going on, there'd be distance awkwardness. But no, they're like frat boys on a reunion tour. Dorit, wearing a gold versus mini dress and sipping a lavender latte, nodded emphatically. It's almost too much, she added with a smirk. They're out there until 3 a.m. tequila shots, dancing. They even tried to crash a private event at Chateau Marmont last week. The revelation sent ripples through Beverly Hills society and the Bravo fandom. For months, speculation had been building that the cracks in Kyle and Mauricio's marriage were causing wider rifts among their inner circle. Add to that Dorit and PK's own heavily rumored marital struggles, and most assumed the former foursome was fractured beyond repair. But according to Kyle and Dorit, it's the opposite for the men. They've become even closer now, Dorit said, laughing incredulously. It's like trauma bonding or midlife crisis bonding or something. They're both treating it like a second bachelorhood. Kyle added, it's actually kind of sweet. and also totally maddening. While Dorit and I are at home talking about therapy and co-parenting strategies, they're sending each other memes and planning boys' trips. One incident stood out in particular: the infamous Vegas weekend. Rumors had been swirling for days after a blurry video surfaced showing what appeared to be PK and Mauricio gambling and stumbling out of a club at 4 a.m. Kyle and Dorit confirmed the video's authenticity and filled in the scandalous blanks. They lost a ridiculous amount of money, Dorit revealed, raising an eyebrow. And they thought it would be hilarious to rent matching silk shirts for some Elvis look-alike contest at the casino. They FaceTimed us at 2 in the morning, Kyle groaned, rolling her eyes but smiling. PK was singing Viva Las Vegas, and Mauricio was trying to convince the pit boss to let them DJ. Neither Kyle nor Dorit could suppress their laughter retelling the story, but both admitted it highlighted a painful irony. These are supposed to be grown men going through the most difficult transitions of their lives, Kyle said. And somehow, they're treating it like spring break. Naturally, the question everyone wanted answered: how do Kyle and Dorit feel about their exes turned party animals? It's complicated, Kyle admitted, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. I'm happy Mauricio has someone to lean on. I am. But there's a part of me that wishes he'd focus more on healing, on growing. Dorit was more blunt. PK needs to get his priorities straight. He can't party away his problems. At some point, reality's going to smack him in the face. Despite their frustration, both women made it clear they don't harbor resentment toward each other. Quite the opposite. This has honestly brought Dorit and me even closer, Kyle said, reaching for her friend's hand. We check in on each other every day. Some days we cry. Some days we laugh at the insanity of it all. But we're there for each other. There's an undeniable sense that Kyle and Dorit are stepping into their own power now, no longer defined by their husband's antics or past realities. We're planning a girls' trip, Dorit announced. Somewhere fabulous. Somewhere the boys definitely aren't invited. Kyle grinned. We deserve it. After the year we've had, we absolutely deserve it. The women hinted that this new chapter might even be documented for future Housewives seasons, or perhaps a spin-off featuring the single-girl era of two of Beverly Hills' most glamorous icons. Imagine us in St. Tropez, no drama except deciding which yacht to charter, Dorit mused dreamily. And no drunk FaceTimes from Vegas, Kyle added, laughing. As for PK and Mauricio, sources close to the men say they have no regrets and no plans to slow down anytime soon. They're like kids who got detention and think it's a badge of honor, an insider said. They're talking about a bromance tour next, maybe Miami, maybe Ibiza, while Kyle and Dorit may be rolling their eyes and plotting their glamorous escape. There's no denying that the saga of PK and Mauricio's unexpected party phase has added a wild, unpredictable new energy to the Robe universe. Whether it's a season-long storyline, a cameo-packed spin-off, or just juicy tabloid fodder, one thing is certain: Beverly Hills has never been more entertaining.